The old planet is I'm my parents' kid. The new planet is I'm the universe's kid. I'm the now's kid. The old planet is I can escape to something to feel something. I am my relationships. I am my money. I am my victim story. I am my achievement story. The new planet is you're here right now and you need to learn to receive it. And while you're here, you're going to go through all of the missing of the old planet. So you're going to have many days go by in December where that's part of December. Imagine that December is I'm on a new planet. On the new planet, I need to learn to be okay with all of myself. I need to learn to be okay with anxiety. I need to learn to be okay with not having someone necessarily. Or I need to learn to be okay not pushing someone away. Or I need to learn to be okay no matter what my financial circumstance is. I need to learn to be okay if nobody sees me. I need to learn to be okay because I exist. That's the new planet. As you evolve, you have to move into new territory. And new territory is scary. So, for instance, I know someone who has always been really good at being stoic, powerful, having her shit together, right? And recently she was in a circumstance that was scary for her, and it took her out of that zone, right? So there's a combination of anxiety. There's a combination of, fear, because it's death to the stoic part of herself. There could still be a stoicness, right? But at the same time, the pattern that says who I am, right, is this strong rock that always has my shit together. Right? So what happens when the universe expands you, it could take you to it. Imagine that this is who you think you are. And then the universe does something outside of it. Right? And you go, no, I'm the rock. I'm this energy that's got my shit together for my family, for everyone else. And then the universe, whatever it is, it can create an accident and can create a situation you weren't used to. It can create, for many people, a bad relationship. It can create what the universe is doing to all of us right now is it's doing what it can to kind of, in a way, I don't want to say the word kill, but destroy the idea that you're only this. It can still exist, but it's going, I'm going to do something bigger than that. So it takes you to something outside of that rock, right? Or that story that you have. It could be codependence, right? It could be I'm always someone who I've had a pattern my whole life of I feel I can't process feelings unless I have a person there to hear it. Okay. So that pattern for me no longer serves me. That pattern has to die right now. Right? Where I go, okay, I'm working through something. Like if I'm working through something with a person I'm dating, if I'm working through something, whatever, the belief I've had up until this year is I actually can't see my feelings until they hear it too. So I actually need them to hear, we got to work through everything together. I've always thought that's the highest. I'm a master at working through everything together. But the universe recently showed me, what if that's actually not the highest anymore? What if your job isn't to unpack everything with the other person, but to learn to see the true you without anyone? And so there's a pattern in my body that go, okay, that's outside of the rock, right? So imagine that you have an identity that you swear is you, right? It could be through codependent. It could be avoidance. Like I'm someone who needs to keep everyone away. That pattern might no longer be working. It could be I'm loved by this person. A lot of my clients are always working through some family issue, or they have kids that they feel don't see them. Oh, maybe the identity of I'm a mother who can get my kids to pay attention to me is trying to die, right? Do you get this? And these are the things that we put an I to, so it actually feels like death. Like that's me. I'm someone who works through things with people. Nope, I'm more than that. I am here to learn right now how to create a space that's open so I can see the inner child and not need someone else to work through it with me. right? And some people have the rock. I've always been the rock for my family. I've always been this. When life expands you past that, you're in new territory. And just because that new territory is unfamiliar, that doesn't mean it's not your home. You have to understand this. Unfamiliar does not mean that this isn't where you belong, right? So when you are blown past what you swear is you, and it takes you past that, you will have things that say this is new territory. So I want you to imagine that there was a planet you used to live on. And on that planet, it was whatever the pattern was. In that planet, I got love by working through things. I got love by convincing my mom that I'm enough. I got love by protecting myself and constantly staying in my room, pushing everyone away. I got whatever it is, or I avoided pain. That's how you lived on that planet. And now imagine you're on a new planet. Okay. And on this planet, you learn to receive that you're enough now, no matter what the circumstances. And you have to learn that on this planet, the old story of looking up to the media or the government, or looking up to a celebrity as authority, or knowing what to do, this planet doesn't exist. That doesn't exist here. And when you're trying to get circumstances to mold into it, you're kind of wanting to go back to the old planet. And all we have to do tonight is understand you're on the new planet. And on the new planet, you understand you're enough as is. On the new planet, you might have to break out of your old rock story and go through an anxiety thing to see that you're even more than that. You might have to go through a fear-based thing that's to say, oh my God, I'm not even the story of that thing. I'm more than that. It's blowing me open to something bigger right now. The anxiety is I'm not on the new planet. I'm not on the old planet anymore. Are you getting that? The anxiety is I'm not on the old planet, and I falsely for a second believe that I belong on the old planet. The old planet is I'm my parents' kid. The new planet is I'm the universe's kid. I'm the now's kid. The old planet is I can escape to something to feel something. I am my relationships. I am my money. I am my victim story. I am my achievement story. The new planet is you're here right now, and you need to learn to receive it. And while you're here, you're going to go through all of the missing of the old planet. So you're going to have many days go by in December where that's part of December. Imagine that December is I'm on a new planet. On the new planet, I need to learn to be okay with all of myself. I need to learn to be okay with anxiety. I need to learn to be okay with not having someone necessarily. Or I need to learn to be okay not pushing someone away. Or I need to learn to be okay no matter what my financial circumstance is. I need to learn to be okay if nobody sees me. I need to learn to be okay because I exist. That's the new planet. And the false belief that we have is I'm still a person who's from the old planet. And the only problem is we aren't aware that we're becoming aware. You're becoming more aware, but you might not mentally understand that. So you think that you should be on the old planet while your body has now been forced onto the new one. That's why when you actually do something that's old planety, you get really depressed now. Right? Like if you're getting connected to yourself and you're expanding, right? And thinking to yourself, I should be the old story of the rock or in a relationship or whatever else. And you go back to that pattern, you get more depressed because your body knows that other planet's there. Are you with me? So this is why we're in between accepting the new world, which is very painful, or going back to the addicted world, which is very depressing. Right? It's depressing is when you're burying your feelings. Do you get this? The old world is like where you can cover up your feelings with food and alcohol and external addictions. The new planet is, I don't know what the hell's going on and I just feel agony, but the agony is the universe working it through. It's okay. You can sit there. So for me, as someone who has been a codependent, I feel like I have a hard time letting go of something if it feels like the the energy or what we went through wasn't fully unpacked, right? That was a belief that I had. That was an old planet, Kyle, right? We should work through so we can see everything and understand what it was and bring all the truth to light. On the new planet, it says, guess what? I want you to do that without anyone. Right. So I have moments where there's things where I want to call someone and say, I want to work through it. And it goes, nope, I need you to feel like shit for a minute on the new planet and stay in the pain. And you might be in the pain for the whole day. Because on this new planet, we're enough as is, but you might need a few weeks to acclimate to that. Are you with me? On the new planet, we're killing codependency. On the new planet, we're killing avoidant patterns. On the new planet, we're killing, I am a rock. On the new planet, we're killing. And so on this new planet, you're moving closer to an actual connection to source. On this new planet, you choose to say, if I don't have someone in my life, I feel this alone stabbing, like I'm locked in a closet or a cave, and you choose it. You go, and I'm going to sit in the closet of myself. I'm going to feel like shit today. Just like when I'm fasting, I fast every other day. I'm on day 10 of an every other day fast. And on the days that I fast, the first couple days, I felt more like crap. Now I'm aligned a little bit more and I'm fine with fasting, right? But I understand that pain is going to happen because it's killing your old story and making room for the true you that you've never experienced before. So it's unfamiliar, but that doesn't mean it's not better. It's not more you. And here's why this is a challenging thing, but why you were selected to do it is because you don't get to see a world that's already on the new planet. You are on the leading edge of going to the new planet. We are the first people to land on the new planet. Right? We are a part of a group of people that don't get to have evidence of the new planet to see how safe it is and how much better it is. You don't get to look and see there's already a billion people here that are in there now. We are going fully based on faith to the new planet. And we can't help it. And if you don't understand that, this is going to feel really depressing because your belief is you should go to the old planet. But when you go to the old planet, it turns out to cap all your feelings, cut off the universe's ability to heal you. And then you get in this back and forth depressed from moving to the higher planet. That's really too painful. Or staying on the old planet and saying, okay, I got to just do something addictive. Okay, I'll just live on Facebook. Oh, that's not doing it either. I'm going to overeat. I'm going to do all these things. Choose the new planet. You're on it. You already know about it and you can't unknow what you know. So welcome to your new life. And in your new life, you say goodbye to all these things you swear was you. All these things. And you start to go, holy shit, maybe if I've done all the work in the world, there's still an even higher thing birthing. Right? And you have to understand that it will continue to birth. You have to understand that's not going to be done for a long time. Do you get this? It's not because on the old planet, we think you cry a couple times and you're done. On the new planet, you might be crying for a long time. Everything you've ever known about yourself is dying as you go into a complete unknown with absolutely no evidence of what the hell's going on. Do you get this? It's way bigger. It's way more powerful. It has weird synchronicities and you're connected to source where all kinds of surreal magic is going to happen. But you have to take in that you have no mental evidence of it. You just have to learn faith, right? The belief you're going to have for a while is the old planet is better. So you're going to sometimes try to go back to the old planet and it's run down and no longer serves you. And you're going to be in this back and forth. So this is why we choose the higher planet, the new planet. It's a better planet. And we're the first ones on it. We're among a group of other people that are the first ones on this planet. And I promise you, You can be on the planet even if no one else joins. You don't have to go, why isn't everyone else waking up? You don't have to say that anymore. Just enjoy the new planet and trust that some people will when they're ready to. But I will tell you, in 2022, you're going to see a lot of people join this new planet. You're going to see a lot of people join this new planet. And you're going to see what used to be this kind of little fringe, like a few people are having an awakening to that will be the only place to live. The old planet is done. The old planet is done. And the old planet will be unlivable for everyone eventually. But you don't need to convince everyone else to get to the new planet. That would imply you're on the old planet. If you're trying to get anyone to go to the new planet, you would have to be on the old planet to talk to them. Just go start to live on the new planet. On the new planet, you don't need to get other people to go. On the new planet, you don't need to shift anyone else. On the new planet, you become an example, but you're not even aiming for becoming an example. You're experiencing your growth for you now, where you shed all those patterns, all those addictions, where you shed all those things. I have so many times where I want to call someone and work something out. No, the higher me goes, the higher me actually is now louder going, just wait, be in pain, don't. This is you trying to get your mother to see you. It's not even you unpacking shit. It's you trying to get your mom to see you. And you've never known life, Kyle, with that gone. Think of that, all the work that I've done, and I've never known life without a little bit of me trying to be seen by my mom. So that's sliding off of me. That's the old life. Everyone take a deep breath and release it and just be here. And if you feel pain, that's just the mourning of the old planet. And the old planet is internal, right? That's the mourning of the old planet. Goodbye, old planet. Right? Can you feel that? Right here, even if you're just here and you feel pain, let yourself feel that pain. Because that's an adjustment. That pain is a sign that something's falling off. Usually we trained ourselves, when you feel pain, do something about it. That's the old planet. On the old planet, we say when we feel pain, do something addictive. The old planet has been the avoidance of pain. The new planet has been the opening to God. Right? Do you get the difference? The old planet is just the constant addictive avoidance of pain. The new planet is welcome God. And in December, you're on the new planet. And you're going to, like a kid at the first day of school that's used to their old school, but they went to school for 44 years. They're going to feel lonely. And if the kid thought, I wonder if I can go back to the old school, they'd probably feel even more pain because they'd have this internal belief that they can go back to the old planet. Right? So on the new planet, we go, okay, we can't go back. In fact, you'll feel freedom a little bit if you just choose the new planet. In fact, you could say out loud, I can't go back and I won't go back. Feel free to say that out loud. I can't go back and I won't go back. And then say something in the positive now. I choose the new planet. I choose the new planet. I choose to feel whatever pain needs to be felt to release what no longer is me. I choose to connect to source on a whole new level. I choose to wait. I choose to not addiction myself out of whatever I'm feeling, right? Allow yourself to go on the new planet. If you have 30 to 50 years of the old planet and you believe also not only did you live there, but that's you, the new planet's going to feel like pain for a while, but let's choose it. Let's still choose it. Let's be on the new planet. And you can know when you're feeling off that on the call right now are a ton of other people that are choosing the new planet. So when you feel completely by yourself, or you're whatever in the fetal position in your bed and you're just feeling totally alone, know that there's hundreds of people here on the new planet. We just might not see each other. Just because you don't see each other doesn't mean you're alone. You might not physically be looking at them. You shouldn't make your aloneness based on if you can visibly see somebody. Oh, I'm not, someone's here. So if there is a wall between them and you can't see them, you're now alone. Like that doesn't even, it's so arbitrary and doesn't even make sense. On the new planet, know that they're here, and you can use that as training wheels to say, and the universe is here. The universe is here. And it's going to require patience, and you have to do it like when you're fasting. You can't just ambitiously be on the new planet. You just be on the new planet. I choose the new planet. And you can hear the actions that you habitually take that you won't take now. You feel that? On the new, I choose the new planet. So I'm not going to just go online every time I feel pain. I choose the new planet. So I'm not going to, call 50 people. I choose the new planet. So it feels like pain, and I'm going to be with it. Feel the safety of this new planet that's here right now. Feel the loudness of the safety. You can go online and find evidence that you're not safe, or you can hear how loud the silence is right here and receive the safety of it. And have you ever seen life with those patterns that are aching gone? Have you ever seen what the world does? Like, you might discover a ton of shit about yourself, and then discover also the planet is moving around you. On the new planet, you are the new planet. And so what if the planet starts to form around your connection to it? Can you handle that? Can you understand that? You don't have to shift anyone. You shift yourself. You sit on the new planet. You sit here and watch how the planet matches you.